Cameras, stand by. Speed. Everybody, name and affiliate right here.
Christy Abraham, Venue Magazine. Right. Hi.
Hi.
So how did Stephen Frears approach you to play the role of Cosme Nickname?
He was told by his casting director, Kathleen Chopin, that basically that he had to hire me. I think he was just forced into it, and he didn't know who I was, which was kind of nice. I met with him in Los Angeles, and he's very sort of eccentric and he was somewhat disheveled, and he was holding 2 cell phones that were, I think, from the 90s, and I tried making fun of him, and he didn't really laugh. And then he just kept asking over and over how well I played the piano, and didn't seem interested in the acting part of it, and I kind of ended up exaggerating and then just full out lied and told him I could play anything, and I was a classically trained pianist, which is not really true. So I'm good, but I just wanted to work with Meryl and hang out with Stephen, so it worked. Lying is the key to everything. That's my message.
And what sources did you use besides lying about the pianist part to understand Cosme's character?
The internet was good. There was not a lot of information on any of these people, so I really used the script first and foremost, and Nick Martin wrote a brilliant script, and I used that, and then I found what handful of facts there were about Cosme, and then I just went into the world and read about Cole Porter and studied some of these classical pianists and their posture and their technique, and listened to a lot of music, and just went into a hole basically for 3.5 months and practiced and tried to create this guy.
Okay. And so Florence Foster Jenkins was someone who was relentless about her passions despite public opinion. So who can you compare her to in today's society?
Donald Trump? No, I don't. It's not like he's delusional and completely unqualified for the job. Who else? I don't know. That's kind of interesting. Except that he's not really funny, and it's not really. You wouldn't really want to celebrate him. So I think there's a lot of reality television that does this thing, but even there, I feel like it's a little more exploitative. I hope our movie celebrates this idea of this sort of blind passion, despite lack of ability. I think on reality TV they kind of make fun of the people, and then everyone on Twitter tears them apart, and you get really sad. And she existed in this sort of pure moment where that didn't really factor in, and she just went out there and let it rip.
And also, she's considered one of the worst opera singers, yet one of the most popular. So other than her passion and honesty, what do you think carries on her legacy?
Well, there's some reason that people want to keep listening. I don't know. I think somebody who is truly atrocious, you just wouldn't. Why would you ever listen? And she ended up on David Bowie's top 10 albums of all time, and she's Melatone's biggest selling artist, and all of these things that didn't. Despite she had money, and that kind of helped pave the way for her, but that didn't end up putting her into the stratosphere. I think people are drawn to this, and I guess they're drawn to that to that purity, I think, and that complete lack of self-awareness. There's something refreshing.
And can you tell us more about your experience recording in Abbey Road with Meryl Streep? And so you played piano yourself, so was it difficult to try and butcher music?
Yeah, something felt wrong about going into the Studio 2 and Studio 3, where the Beatles made some of the greatest albums of all time and desecrating some of the greatest pieces of classical music of all time. But it was hard. It was scary, intimidating, and it was hard to kind of learn it all well so that we could just destroy it. There's something. It's challenging to play things well, and there's a different challenge to doing them badly. So, but no one better to do it with than Meryl.
Excellent job, Christy.
Thank you. Great job.
Thank you very much.
That was very nice. Yeah, so nice.